Greetings to all my friends on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is going to be seen and shared. It's SaleenDriver once again, or those of you who know me by my first name, Dane, it's me again. Coming to you with another rant video. First of all, caveat up front, this video is meant as humor. I'm not looking to offend anyone. I'm not looking to make anyone really too terribly mad. I'm just looking to make some jokes, have a little fun at the expense of what you know as the National Football League, what I know as the No Fun League or the National Felons League. I have not watched the NFL for 5 years, and this being summer of 2020, we will be entering the 6th year that I've taken leave of that joke of a sports league. The people who run it, the people who own it, the people who play in it. I have been annoyed on many levels by those folks. The kneeling and the flag disrespect are but a small part of the issues I have on it, ranging from not knowing from literally play to play what a catch is going to be, to the endless advertisements interrupted by a couple of football plays, to the feckless and idiotic play-by-play people, the PC BS, the lack of ability to tackle, to celebrate, to show any emotion, to trash talk, to do literally anything other than act like robots and play the damn game, which is not the game that I grew up with, and I don't like it. I don't choose to support it, but I do choose to make fun of it. Now, as you all know, every year lately we've been getting the same damn thing with respect to one particular team, which I don't like and I don't care about, called the Washington Redskins. Don't care about them, don't care about any of the teams, but I could care less what the name of their team is. Now, that's just me. You may be offended by it, and that's fine. We're all entitled to our opinions, and we should be able to agree or disagree without being disagreeable. But that's a side note. I decided that after this year's particular rabid controversy regarding the Redskins, to list out all 32 teams and discuss briefly, and I'm aiming this at you, Roger Goofdell, you moronic, insipid, linguini-spined putz. I decided to help you out. I've gone through all 32 teams, and I've listed out why all 32 teams need to change their names post-haste, lest they offend people. The Redskins are but one example. I have 32 examples. Let's get started, shall we? Yes, I think we shall. Let's start with the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, the Cardinals. No, the Cardinals are named after a tweeting bird. And you will be offending all the animal lovers, exploiting one of their fine, furry, or feathered friends. Say that 3 times fast. So, can't exploit animals of any kind. Those are the rules, according to the loony left. So, Arizona Cardinals got to change that name. By the way, again, reiterating, this is all in humor. If you have suggestions on one or all of these teams, on what their new name should be, down in the comments, please. Let's have a conversation. Let's rename these teams. So, Arizona Cardinals, no good. You're out. Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons. Well, we've got a twofer on this one. Not only are you exploiting a member of the fine, furry, feathered friend kingdom, and that will piss off the animal lovers, but it's an aggressor species of bird. And believe me, I've seen falcons. They're an aggressive species. So we can't have aggression in today's society. No. No, the beta males and the you know the third through 10,000th gender will be offended by aggression of any kind. And we all know football used to be an aggressive sport. So we're lucky that football still exists, but we can't have a team named after an aggressive species. Baltimore Ravens, same thing. You're offending animal lovers. You're exploiting an animal for your profit. You can't have that. Can't have profit either, but that's another rant for another day. Buffalo Bills. I had problems with this. Bills, like gas bills, electric bills, tax bills. That offends everybody except for the on the non-left side of the spectrum, because we all know the left loves taxes and bills and paying them. So you're offending people who don't like to pay bills, I think. But Buffalo, not only does the team have to change its name, but the city has to change its name, because Buffaloes were loved and helped sustain the Native Americans back in the day, and they were hunted to near extinction by the evil white men. Mm-hmm. So we can't exploit the buffalo, the mighty, noble buffalo, who poops all over the land, but never mind. So Buffalo, change your name. Carolina Panthers, Cincinnati Bengals, same things. You're offending animal lovers because you're using cats. You're exploiting cats for profit, but also Panthers and Bengals are aggressor species. Or aggressor subspecies of the cats. We can't have aggression. Chicago Bears, again, an aggressive animal. We can't have aggression. We also can't exploit animals for profit. Can't have that. No. Cleveland Browns, this was a toughie. This one I had to think about for a few minutes, but I finally figured it out. Browns will offend people whose skin is tinted brown. Now, that could be Hispanics. That could also be people like me, Jews, because we are a Semitic people. We come from the Middle East. Our skin tone is naturally brown, and you might offend people who have brown skin. We can't have that. No. You can't exploit brown skinned people for profit. So we have to change that name. I don't know what to, but we can't have Browns. So moving on. Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys? Need I say more? Marauding hordes of white men on horseback murdering Native Americans for fun. Or so we're told. We're told this, aren't we? It must be true. It's on the internet. It must be true. So we can't have that. Cowboys are white. They're racist. They're murderers. They hate Native Americans, except they don't, and they didn't, and they weren't, and all that. But we can't have that. We can't have that. So Dallas Cowboys got to change the name. Sorry. It's the way it is. It's the way of the new world, folks. Broncos, you're offending animal lovers again. Detroit Lions. Now, this one I had a little fun with. In addition to offending the animal lovers, in addition to being an aggressive subspecies of cat, which we've already discussed are bad things, also Christians will be offended because Christians were fed to lions, right? Except it's okay to offend Christians, because you can offend you can offend Christians all you want. Every other religion you can't offend, but Christians, especially white Christians, doesn't care. It doesn't matter what they think. So I just wanted to mention the Christian thing in passing, but really it doesn't count because white Christians don't count in this new world society. So sorry, white Christians, you're screwed. Houston Texans. Come on. We all know Texas is a red state. It's full of white racist Republicans, except it's full of people from multiple cultures and skin colors and religions and political backgrounds. But no, don't let the facts get in the way of a good lie. So Texans, is Texas. Texas is white racist Republicans. So Houston Texans have to change your name. Sorry, you're out. Green Bay Packers. Meat Packers, right? You're offending the vegans and the vegetarians. And if they ever come out of their anemia comas, they'd start protesting too. So Green Bay's got to change its name. Plus, the people who are lactose intolerant are going to be offended by those cheesehead hats. So we got to fix that. Sorry. Colts, Indianapolis Colts, Los Angeles Rams, Jacksonville Jaguars. You're all offending animal lovers. And Jacksonville, you've also got the aggressive species problem, and you're offending German car owners. So fix it. Minnesota Vikings. Vikings, come on. Marauding hordes of white people with battle axes and horns coming out of their head. You scare everybody with your aggressive, horned, axe-wielding white people thing. So fix that. Sorry. KC Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. Congratulations on the Super Bowl win. Very good. You're out. Sorry. Chiefs, Indians. If the Redskins have to change their name, you have to change your name, man. And no more of this crap. No more of the battle chop or the tomahawk chop. Only Free Shoes University in Tallahassee, Florida can get away with that for now. New Orleans Saints, you're offending atheists and agnostics. Fix it. Los Angeles Raiders, same problem as Minnesota, but instead of marauding hordes of white Vikings, it's marauding hordes of white pirates with swords. Can't have that. Sorry. New York Giants, you're offending short people. I don't know what defines a short person, but, I don't know what defines a giant either, so there you go. New York Jets, well, come on, guys. Jets are polluting, consuming fossil fuels and burning it up and exhaust into the atmosphere, and that's going to offend the greenies. And also, jets are used to do chemtrails, and we can't have that. Chemtrails are going to trigger the conspiracy-minded people. Los Angeles Chargers. Well, Charger is, electricity. You're offending the greenies, so stop that. Miami Dolphins, you have to change your name too. You're exploiting animals for profit. And we all know that dolphins are smarter than people, so you're exploiting them for that too. So, sorry. Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, you're, same thing. Animal lovers are offended. Eagles are a predatory bird. We can't have that either. No aggression. Sorry. New World Order, no aggression. 49ers, San Francisco 49ers. Well, 49ers were men and women who came across the country, probably slaughtering Indians as they went, because, of course, we all know that white people going across the country back then were slaughtering every Indian they could because they could, even though they didn't. But 49ers panned for gold. They got gold. They became rich. You're offending poor people. Sorry. New England Patriots. Come on, guys. Patriots. The Patriots. You can't have patriotism in the new world. Patriotism is murder. Patriotism is aggression. Patriotism is racism. Patriotism is hate. You can't love this country anymore. You can't love any country anymore because patriotism is all those things and more. It's the worst thing in the world except for racism. Of course, racism is the worst thing in the world. Yeah. So, Patriots have changed their name. Seattle Seahawks. Now, this fuddled me up a little bit, but not much, because we all know that the Seahawk doesn't exist. It's a fictitious bird. There is no such thing as a Seahawk. So I was going to give Seattle a pass, but no. You don't get a pass, Seattle. No. Sorry. Chop and Chaz may be gone, but so's your team name, Seahawk. Well, for one thing, if it was a real animal, you'd be exploiting animals for profit. We can't have that. And a hawk is an aggressive species or subspecies of bird. We can't have aggression. I keep repeating myself, but you have to learn this in the New World Order. So Seattle, you're out. The Bucks, marauding hordes of white pirates with swords, just like the Las Vegas Raiders. Or did I say Los Angeles Raiders before? I'm sorry, it's Las Vegas Raiders going forward. So Bucks have the same problem as the Raiders. So maybe the Bucks can rename themselves to the Tampa Bay Sunbirds or something. Tampa Bay sucks instead of the Bucks, but not even Tom Brady can drag the Bucks across the finish line. So stop it. Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, well, steel is mined from the earth, so you're hurting dear Gaia, Mother Earth. You're raping the earth for minerals. We can't have that. And you're using energy and heat, and it pollutes and all that. So you're destroying the environment with steel. So you're offending the greenies. You're destroying the earth. So Pittsburgh Steelers, you got to change your name. Sorry. Tennessee Titans. Well, Titans is the same as Giants. You're offending short people. Sorry. And the Redskins. Oh, well, now we're back to square one. Redskins, that's been hacked up ad nauseum. Maybe you can change your name to the Washington Swamp Rats, or the Washington Pelosi's, or the Washington Schumers, or the Washington Bureaucrat Ass Kissers. I don't care, but you got to change your name. Can't offend the Native Americans. You can't offend people of color, etc., etc., etc. So there you go. All 32 teams have names that you have to get rid of. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. We can't offend anybody. The new order of business is nobody has the right to be offended, or everybody has the right not to be offended, or something like that. I don't know anymore. I'm just a simple man, really. I'm a simple guy. I don't know how to maneuver through this. These are just my ideas of what Roger Goodell and the rest of his little band of minions can do to mollify the overly vocal minority out there who's screaming about, I'm offended by literally everything. Now, I could do this just as easily with basketball. College football is a gold mine of, the Illinois Illini, the Florida State Seminoles, hell, I'm sure even my beloved Florida Gators, that name will offend somebody. There's got to be an animal lover out there who thinks that gators are cute and cuddly, even though they're not. But we've got to figure out a way to end the offenseism. We've got to figure out a way to make the minority of the offended happy, so quite frankly, so they'll shut up and stop making the rest of our lives miserable. Again, this video was made in fun and in humor and in jest, and I hope that you took it that way. If you didn't, well, okay, comment down below. Comment down below, how I offended you. Comment down below what you think some of these team names should be changed to. Comment that you think I'm a jerk. I don't care. I'll probably delete it anyway. But if you did like the video and you did get a laugh or two out of it, give me a thumbs up. That does help the channel become more searchable and helps me grow the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you like watches, you like rants and raves, you like conversations, you like cars, you like college football, click the subscribe button, please. Click the bell next to it so that when I upload new content, you're alerted to this. And I appreciate y'all stopping by and having some fun with me on this fine afternoon. Hope you all have a good rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video.